Okay guys, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to create a journal or a log for your workouts or for your meals. When I started my fitness journey, I started off with a notebook just like this, and it could be anything you have, it can be a little binder, whatever you have. I rather do my logs on a notebook versus a phone, just because I find it that sometimes if you have barriers, like things that make it a little bit harder for you to get to, you tend to forget to log things. Yeah, I know right now we have like my fitness pal and stuff like that, but I just find it easier if you have a notebook and you put it next to your, wherever that you can see it. It'll be easier for you just to write it down. So the way I usually do mine, I'll start off just by putting day 1 and then the date. So for example, today is, let's see, 1/11 and then 2021. Okay, so that's how I usually start. And then for example, my first thing I did this morning, for example, let's just say I went to work out at 6 in the morning. So I'll put 6 a.m. and I'll put workout. And I usually put the time that I worked out. So for example, let's say I lasted 1 hour. So I'll put 1 hour that I worked out. And then usually by then I'll get home. I'm pretty hungry, so I'll get home. Let's say I worked out an hour, so I got home at 7. I'll put 7 a.m. and then meal 1. Now on the meal 1, if you want to get fancy, you can write down what you ate. For example, I ate 3 eggs and a toast. Okay, so for example, if you want to. If not, you can just put meal 1. And then let's say I'm not going to eat again probably until 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll eat like a little snack or something, so I'll put snack. And then so on. So you kind of understand what I'm saying. So what I usually like to do, I like to shoot for 10 days first. I don't like to overexceed, or for example, my goal, I don't want to make it too large that then I see, like for example, if I put day 1 and my goal is 100 days, that will discourage me along the way to try to hit 100 days. So I'm trying to make it easier for myself to make sure I don't get off track. I try to shoot for a smaller number. So my number is going to be 10 days. Okay, so then for example, we would do day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. And same thing, everything you eat or every workout you do, you might walk. Let's say I took a walk at noon. I would just put down walk. And I walked for 2 miles. And trust me, when I started doing this, at first I thought it was silly, but the more I would log my workouts and my meals, and then when I would look back and like, for example, when I wanted to have like a cheat meal, but it wasn't that day for me to have a cheat meal, or I was like, oh, you know what, this is too much. I would look back through the days and I would see, oh man, how far along I've come. Now I would always put in the bottom, a little motivation thing for myself, like keep going, don't stop, you can do this. Just little quotes like that to, for example, like when I felt like it was too much, and it really worked for me. And before I knew it, I hit those 100 days, and pretty soon I didn't need the log anymore. It just became a lifestyle. And I just started doing all this on my own without having to have this as a motivation. But it's a great tool. It takes about 66 days to build up a habit. So don't get discouraged. Just keep going. And if you feel like in one day you like, oh, I didn't log or anything, it's okay. Like there was days I would forget to log, but I would just tell myself, it's okay, just keep going. And then also another thing, it didn't matter if I started on Monday. If I felt that I could start on a Saturday, I would start on a Saturday. People sometimes just make that as an excuse. They'll be like, oh, I'll start on Monday because, it's the beginning of the week. But if you want to start on a Friday, just go ahead and start on a Friday. Whenever you feel that you're ready to begin your fitness journey, just go ahead and do it. Like, don't wait. It's never going to be the perfect time or the perfect day. for you to start it. Just go ahead and, you know, start logging things down, and before you know it, you know, you'll hit your 10 days or your 5 days, whatever number that you want to shoot for first. So just keep going and keep logging. And then if you have any questions, go ahead, either email me, Coach Judy, or you can email Coach Thomas or Coach Angela, and we'll be more than happy to help you, you know, try to create your own either fitness log or your meal log or whatever it is that you need help with. Just go ahead and shoot us an email or even text us, okay? All right, thanks you guys.